How to create digital planners in Canva with hyperlinked tabs. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain how you can use Canva to make a pretty digital planner that looks like this with hyperlinked tabs that will bring you to the pages that you want. Now this is very simple. This is a video that you can follow step by step. You can first of all go to the website Canva, and you're going to go to custom size and choose your right size and choose the size. Of course, you can also go to templates and search for planners and find some templates that you can choose. There are many templates that you can choose from and customize yourself and make it your own. But of course, I'm going to teach you how you can make your own one from scratch. So first of all, you can follow the sizes that I showed on the screen, and it is going to be a horizontal digital planner. Once you're in, you can go into, again, templates to choose some useful tools, useful elements that you can add. As you can see, if you go into elements and search planner, there are going to be a lot of very useful elements that you can add, like calendars or to-do lists, and you don't have to make it from scratch on your own. They're very useful. They can make your planners very pretty as well. But how I'm going to do mine is go into design, go into styles. You can choose a lot of fonts, combinations, color palettes. So I'm going to go into combinations and choose the one that I like. So here I'm going to choose this one, and it will bring you to many. You can choose like all the colors that is shown here. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to screenshot, print screen, and get the color palettes directly and paste it so that I can use the dropper tool and get the colors into other things as well. It is a much easier way to do it if you want the color palettes that is shown here. Then I'm gonna, in the cover page, you can customize it yourself, but I'm gonna show you how you can make the actual content of the calendar. So first of all, you're gonna want to make the border. And how I'm gonna make it is to go into the shapes and choose rectangle. And for now, you don't have to worry about the colors. Just grab a rectangle and fill the entire page. Make it the size of your page. And then you're going to go into border, choose the border and increase the border size, the border length, the border width. And then you're going to go into the border color and choose colors. Get the dropper tool and go into the color that you want so that you can make the border your size, the border your color. You also need to make sure that you choose the contents, the inside of your rectangle to have no color. Then, as you can see, you want to decorate your borders. You want your border to not look very boring. And so you're gonna go into elements and search for things like aesthetics, or let's say Christmas or happy. Choose the themes that you want to choose, find the theme that you want to find, and everything in the elements, you can change the colors as well, so you don't have to worry about it being white or just black. Choose the colors from the color palette and make it your own. Now in here you can see that the picture that I chose originally is on top, but if you go into layers, you right click and go into layers and choose it to go back down to send it back. You can then adjust which elements, which picture you want to be on top, and then you can again change the colors to make sure that everything is how you want it to be. And then you can just be creative and choose whatever things that you like. In here I'm just going to be very simple and choose a few and make this quite simple, quite not as messy, not very messy. It is just a sample. So regardless, just be creative and fun and have fun really. Then I'm gonna make the spine. You're gonna go into shapes, rectangle, and fill the length and choose the correct length and width for your spine. Again, you don't have to worry about the colors. You want to click into align and click center and also middle to make sure that it is in the right position. Then you're gonna go into color and again choose the colors that you want. You can always adjust the size anytime. And then after making the spine, you want to get the rings. So if you go into elements and search rings, planner rings or rings notebook, you can see a lot of rings. Even if most of them needs to be pro, there's still some that you don't need to be pros to get them. You want to grab 2, you want to duplicate them, and so that it will fill the page. Now, as you can see, because now it is just one side that has the holes, you also want to duplicate it again and then flip it horizontally so that you will have the same for both sides. Sometimes this part can be a little bit tricky. You may want to adjust it, you may want to change the size, crop the picture. Sometimes you will just feel a bit annoyed because of the position of the rings, but it's okay. After some adjusting, you will get there. So once you get the rings right, you want to go into transparency. Now you go into transparency, you want to click the flipped versions and go into transparency and make it more transparent. So I'm gonna go into it and make it from 100 to 66. What I'm doing here is to make, as you can see, because there are some of the spots are a little darker and some are less dark, so I want to just make sure that everything is similar, and so I'm going to change the transparency and adjust it so that everything will look right. Once you are done with the background, you want to click share and download the background, because you want to download it as a picture, a photo, and choose the page. You want to download the background because when you're actually doing the content, parts of the background can get into the way and it will be very annoying. So you want to download the background and open another page and paste the background. So you put the downloaded photo, paste it, right click and choose replace background or make it as background. And now you have a background that is not going to get into your way. Next, you want to make the actual tabs that can bring you to the pages that you want with hyperlink. So they are not actually that difficult. What you want to do is go into elements, choose shapes again, go into the rounded rectangle and bring it, again, you don't have to worry about the colors just yet. Bring it to the top, adjust the size and duplicate them. You want to duplicate to the number that you want, how many ones that you want. I'm going to make 6 here. And when you're doing this, make sure that you are using the guides so that they are going to be aligned. And what you also want to be aware of is to not make the tabs on top of the spine or the rings so that it would move more. It's going to get more realistic. If you put it over the rings, it's just a kind of weird, you know what I mean? And then you're gonna go and change the colors of the tabs. You can go into the palette, copy it and paste it back into the page just to make it easier, and click into the tab, use the dropper tool and change all the tabs into each of the colors or any colors that you like, any colors that you feel like. So I'm gonna make it as the color of the tabs. Make the tabs as the color of the palettes. So here I'm just changing the ones on the left just to, since it is just an example. And then you're gonna want to add words into the tabs. What we're gonna do is double click the tab, choose the font that you like. There are many fonts that you can choose from. I'm gonna choose this one. And then you're gonna type whatever your tab wants to be. So weekly, monthly, to-do list, travels, gifts, daily. And you want to increase the size to make sure that it looks right. What you also want to do is go into spacing and use spacing to adjust the position. You can press enter in front of the word so that it will skip a line, and choose line spacing to make sure that it is aligned. You also can obviously change the color of the word. So make sure that you're not changing the color of the tab, but the color of the word into whatever color that you want, maybe a color of the color palette, to make sure that everything just goes together better. And then after doing all the tabs, I'm here just gonna do one of them as an example. You actually want to do the content of the page. How you want to do it, you can obviously go into elements, and as I've shown, there are a lot of things that you can use. You can also go into templates and go find the templates that you like and customize it. You can copy the templates and change it and adjust it yourself. So here I'm going to choose this one and copy it. And obviously here I clicked the wrong button, but it's okay. You can always go back and copy the content. And so you don't have to do all these little lines yourself. It is one of the tricks to make your DIY one completely yourself, but at the same time not very annoying to make, so you're not gonna give up midway. Then you're gonna paste it and put the content in the positions that you like. Make sure that you again use the guides to align everything. You can also adjust the sizes of those contents to fit your page better. Sometimes because of the background, if you didn't use a picture as the background, you will just move the background around with the content with you, so that is a very annoying thing. And sometimes the tab will also get into the way, but it's okay. You can always just delete some of the parts and duplicate other parts, or go back to the original copy template, the template that you copy, and copy that one particular part itself and paste it in the positions that you want. You want to adjust everything into the positions that you want. You can always change the background as well. Just go into the page that you were choosing the background, that you were making the background, download the picture again and paste it and change the background. So it's all good. You don't need to be like, oh, the background is wrong and you need to readjust everything. No, you can just change it very quickly. For the tabs, for the content, again, you can customize everything yourself. You can change the color, you can change the font, and just be creative again, make it your own. Now I'm gonna show you how you can actually make the hyperlinked tab. So it's very easy actually. You go into the tab, right click and go into link. When you press link, choose the page that you want the tab to bring you to. In here I'm just gonna go page 1 and click done, and then whenever you click on the tab, it will just bring you, and it will just have like one of the link, and the link will just bring you to the page that you want, like this. You can also do this to everything. It doesn't need to be the tab. You can also put it into the words. So let's say if you're making a content page and you want, just click into the content, the word daily, and you can bring you to the daily planners. You can also do that. And the rest of the planner is just about you being creative and making it how you want. So this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again very soon.